Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's get started on this tutorial. I am priming my face with Tarte's Timeless Smoothing Primer. Rubbing this all over my face, of course, and then I'm going to go into my eyebrows. I'm using ColourPop's new brow pomade in the color Black Brown, and this brush is from Lashes by Lena, and I'm just outlining first and then brushing the product into the hairs. I really only added a little bit for the entire brow, and I am cleaning them up with MAC's Studio Finish Concealer and NC50, brushing them in place, and then adding Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. Now into my face routine, which is my Norm MAC Studio Fix Fluid and NC50 with a beauty blender. I sprayed, of course, my face with Urban Decay's setting spray. The under eye concealer is MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer in NC45. I'm going over this underneath my eyes, on the sides of my nose, down the center of my nose, forehead, cupid's bow, and chin. After I have that blended in, I'm going with my Sacha Buttercup powder, and I am placing this underneath my eyes, lightly down my T-zone and chin. Sorry, I was like in a zone when I was putting on my makeup this day. And after I let it set for just a little bit, I'm just going to press it into the skin again and then sweep it away with Too Faced Perfect Powder Brush. Now I'm adding my contour with AJ Crimson's Foundation No. 7, chiseling out my cheeks, my nose a little bit, small swift motions on the nose. You don't want it too dark. And then I'm blending that out with Makeup Addiction's contour brush first. Of course, I didn't forget the forehead. I just pulled this little beanie right on up to get under that head, but I'm telling y'all, my hair was a hot mess. Like, you just ignore my hat area. Anyways, I'm now blending that out with Makeup Addiction's Chiseler brush to make sure it blends in more smoothly with my highlight, and going under my eyes again with Laura Mercier's translucent powder. I add this underneath my eyes, underneath my contour, and a little bit over my nose and forehead area, just to make sure I have one even finish and that I have no creasing throughout the day. I like a nice matte finish, and these powders help lock into your pores so that you have little creasing, if any. Now I'm adding my blush. I use MAC's Ambering Rose with Sephora's blush brush, and I'm adding my highlight. I use Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Dripping in Gold and Golden Bronze, and just apply this to the highest points of my cheeks and down my nose and cupid's bow. Now for the eyes, I used Morphe Brushes JH palette. This matte neutral color I use underneath my brow bone into my crease area for a nice transition color. And I'm adding this nice fuchsia color, which is also a matte, right on top of that color, blending it in right into the crease. I'm just blending those two colors into each other. You can add a highlight color on your brow bone if you prefer, but you know I like to just keep it nice and neutral up there. Now I'm adding this deeper purple matte color, mainly to the outside V of my eye. I wanted the outside of the eye to be a lot more dark. So I just used a small brush by Morphe to kind of concentrate in this outermost part of my eye and just blend the excess into the crease and blended everything out with a blending brush. Now I'm going into the lid color. I used Silk, which is by Pure Cosmetics. It is one of their eye polishes. My first time using one of these, and I loved it. This is a little spatula that comes inside of the little kit with the eye polish, and I'm just putting this all over my lid area, keeping it nice and clean out of the crease. And before it dried completely, I went back into the crease area with this dark brown matte color, and I just kind of lined where the transition was before blending it out with that deep purple matte color that I used earlier. Now I'm just cleaning things up by going in reverse with the brushes and making sure the transitions are as smooth as possible. And I'm going in under my eye on my lash line with that fuchsia color that I used earlier, and applying that to my lash line in the Silk eye polish to the inner corner of my eye, and then just making sure those colors blend into each other. Now I'm adding my eyeliner. I use LA Girl's Very Black gel pencil. You guys know I love this. I tightline at the top and the bottom Traced out my wing liner with Motive's Little Black Dress Gel Liner and then filled it in. Adding my lashes. These are Grand Glamour by the lovely Vegas Nay. Some of my favorite lashes, of course. And then the mascara was from Tarte, one of my new favorites, and I applied that to the top and bottom lashes. This was the final look for the eyes. Pretty easy, I think. Now we're going to go into the lips. I used Milani Cosmetics Liquid Matte Lipsticks. This darker color is called Obsession. I really love this color. I kind of wanted to wear it alone, but since it is spring, I decided to do a little ombre and add the color Fancy just a tad in the center of the lips and blend it out with a small blending brush so I have a nice spring ombre purple look. Here's the final look, guys. Great for spring or any occasion, I think. But if you loved it, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Love you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed. Mwah.